the name Karma lights up your phone. You're pretty quick to hide it away. Did you think that I didn't know? Well, that XO ain't from me.
Hayley Jensen's got a serious case of karma out there and about at the moment, and it's time to find out whether she is a true believer or not. Hayley Jensen, are you a true believer in karma?
Of course I am. Why else would I write a song about it?
This is an absolute cracker, Dale.
Thank you so much. I love this song. It's one of my favourite songs that I've released so far of this new record. It's certainly making a bit of a buzz out there, which is fantastic.
Tell us about the vision you had for the song and the end product. Is it the same, or has there some magic come in there and you've gone, yeah, that's exactly what I want now?
I wrote this song with Joni Deloria, who is actually the wife of the producer that produced the whole record. She had a guitar in Canada and I had the keyboard here in Australia over Zoom. And we were sort of envisaging something, it's got a bit of a Carrie Underwoody kind of vibe to it, I guess. We just wanted to avoid that with the production, and Troy, the producer, just had so many awesome ideas to sort of infuse into it. I guess the meaning behind the song was really about karma from the perspective of maybe not that it's something that happens to you, but someone that happens to you. So we sort of tried to flip it on its head a bit and talk about it like it was a person, it was a woman. And I think we kind of explored that pretty well in the song. And, we've all kind of experienced karma in one way or another, and it generally tends to happen because of another person's. And the song production itself was actually a really interesting one. Troy and I sat on Zoom while he was producing it, and I was saying, what about this kind of sound with my setup here? And he was going, oh, cool, what about this sound? And I was sending little voice memos to him. You might hear in the song, it goes, come and let you up, come and let you down. And there's like a little ooh, ooh, that happens through it. Yeah. And it's quite processed. But that little vocal sample was actually taken directly from my voice memo. I recorded it on my phone and said, hang on, how about we try something like this? And he said, just record it into your voice memo and send it to me, and I'll throw it in and just process it, and we'll see if it works. And that ended up being the final kind of effects that were in there, was just something that we sort of threw together. It's amazing what you can do these days, across international borders during lockdowns at different time zones, using really basic technology in that sort of sense. But it captured the essence of what we wanted to say and how we wanted to say it. It's pretty cool.
There's the message, folks. Throw away all those Shure microphones. They're not needed. Straight into the phone. That's it. That is such a cool story.
It's amazing what you can do, and I recorded all the vocals here at my house too, in my cupboard. I've got soundproof padding up across in all the cupboards, throw a blanket over the top of it, and off we went with, I did have my nice Rhodes microphone there. I will say that. I was using Logic Pro. But it was just amazing to be able to record all the vocals here, take my time, do it in my PJs, and flick it over there and get the finished product back, and it sounds out of this world.
How does that make you feel, though? Step back 5 years and just say, someone says to you that in 5 years' time you guys are going to be recording on a Zoom project and so forth. It just boggles, but it's what creativity happens as a result of what everyone's been through in the last 18 months.
Yeah, it's exactly right. I just say you can't hold us down, us creative types. In desperate times calls for desperate measures. And if that means, I've been dreaming for years of being able to record my own vocals or being able to write with international artists that I would have thought I would have to fly over to the other side of the world to have that opportunity with. But here we find ourselves on a bit of an equal playing field.
How good is it going to be when you get to do one of those big festivals, the full band, the backup singers, the whole thing, doing Karma Live? How good is that going to be?
Oh, man, I cannot wait. I've been rehearsing with the band. We've got this big tour planned. There's quite a bit of production work in these songs. And so I was a bit nervous about, how that would translate, but it really pumps with a live band.
Best case scenario, when are we going to see you in Queensland?
Best case scenario, in September, I have a run of dates booked: Queensland, Toowoomba, Brisbane. We are holding our breath and crossing our fingers and toes and everything like that for everything to go well for us here in Sydney and for those dates to go ahead. But of course, if not, everything will be rescheduled and all that sort of thing. But for the moment, first week of September, got some great festivals lined up there. The album's available to pre-order now too. I think during these times when we're not leaving our house in Sydney at the moment, and I'm trying to remain positive about everything, the best way that I can stay positive is to just know that people are still loving the music, and, you know, it'll all work out in the end the way it's meant to be, I'm sure. Just if people love the music so far, get on and pre-order that record.
Be on the lookout, folks. The Karma bus has got your name on it.
And you got to check out the music video too. That's a ripper. Sort of slightly Sin City inspired. If you've seen the Sin City movies, we've gone in that direction. So it's very, very cool. Karma Woman's coming for you. And you got to check out that video because it sort of brings the whole song to life.
Sit back, folks, and enjoy this. This is Hayley Jensen and Karma.
'Cause all the heartache's coming for you. Don't you see I didn't warn you? Shadows from your past. Oh,